Hi, hello friends. In today's video, we're gonna create a series of Hadoop videos. By following this video series, we don't need to take any training from Training Institute for Hadoop certification. Just go through my video series in order to master in Hadoop. In this video series, we will be covering basic Linux skills required to learn Hadoop, Hadoop installations, followed by basic Hadoop commands. Then we'll cover up with Hadoop concepts, working of HDFS, how MapReduce works. At last, we'll execute a simple word count program in order to understand how MapReduce works. In today's video, we're gonna start with Hadoop installations. In order to learn basic Linux commands, just go through my previous video. Today we will be installing Hadoop in 5 simple steps. What are the basic requirements in order to install Hadoop? First we need to install Java, then we need to generate SSH keys, then we need to install Hadoop, then we need to configure Hadoop. At last we need to start the Hadoop daemons. Okay, let's start with step 1. As I have installed JDK in my system, I won't be installing Java. 1 second. So we'll generate a SSH key. Why we need to generate SSH key? Because SSH key is based on authentication is required so that master node can then log into slave nodes while we are starting the Hadoop daemons. Okay, let's start the SSH keys. You don't need to enter any path, just hit enter button. As my system already contains SSH key, so I won't be installing SSH key once again. So done with SSH key. Once you are done with SSH key, if you are getting error, you need to install OpenSSH client, then followed by OpenSSH server. Then copy the IDRSA public key into authorized key. Just execute this command. Once everything is done, just check by entering SSH localhost. See guys, it will say welcome to Ubuntu, as we have successfully configured SSH key. Next we'll move to step 3. Now we need to download a Hadoop. So we'll be downloading Hadoop through this link. Just copy the link, move to downloads folder, because as user local will ask for permissions. So we'll paste the link, just hit enter button. You can see guys, we are downloading Hadoop 2.9.0. Once Hadoop download is done, we need to untar the tar file. The command to untar the tar file is tar xvf and the path of the Hadoop tar file. Still it is downloading. Once untar is done, we will move to user local. So when user local will be having common permission, so we won't be conflicting with permissions. Once we have copied to user local, then we need to change the root permissions. By default it will be changed into root, so we need to change the permission to username and the group name. Okay, still 1 minute it might take. No, sorry guys, it will take around 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, let me copy this command, untar command. Yeah, it's about to finish. Once download is done, just check whether it is successfully downloaded or not. Here you can see guys, Hadoop 2.9.0 is downloaded. Here it is, the tar file. Now we need to untar the file. The command to untar the file is tar xvzf and the tar file name. We have just untarred the file. Now we need to move this Hadoop file to user local. We will be moving this Hadoop 2.9.0 to user local. We can move it to, we can check it by going into user local. Yes, ls. You can see guys, I have moved Hadoop 2.9.0. Let's check the permissions. You can see here guys, the permission has been changed to Andani Anda. So we won't be creating Hadoop user and Hadoop user group. We will be executing in Andani Anda. Now open the bash rc file in order to configure the path files. We will open it dot slash just press E. Here you can see this. Just copy these lines and paste it in your bash rc file. First you need to mention your Java home path, then you need to mention the Hadoop path, then copy these lines and paste it in your bash rc file. As I have already copied this file, Java home user, sorry guys, Java home, my Java home is user libjvm, and I have installed Java Oracle it, and this is the Hadoop installation path. As I have moved it to user local, then the Hadoop path. Just save this file. Once you have saved the file, we need to source the bash rc file in order to reflect the configuration. Source the bash rc file. You can check, you can confirm it by echo folder Java home is set. Now let's check by Hadoop home. If you won't get this Hadoop home or Java home, then you have missed it with bash rc file. You can see guys, my Hadoop HDFS home is user local 2.9. Now let's move into fourth step. We need to configure HDFS site XML. The HDFS site XML file need to be configured at each host in the cluster. If you are having multi-node cluster, here we need to specify directories, which and all directories we are using. So we don't need this command. Let us move into cd Hadoop 2.9.0 etc Hadoop, you can ls. Here you can see list of configuration file. First we will be configuring HDFS site XML. HDFS site XML. We can edit the file vi HDFS. Sorry guys, HDFS site XML. Let's edit the HDFS site XML. Just copy these lines. Property till property, and you need to mention this name node directory, because we will be saving fs images and edits of name node in this particular path, and similarly data node path. Just copy it and insert in configuration file and save the file. Once you have configured HDFS site XML, then we need to set our Java path in Hadoop envsh. Just copy this line and edit the Hadoop env.sh file. Here you can see they by default they will be providing in the Hadoop Java part, where we need to just copy the Java home. So we will be copying our Java home. We have copied our Java home. Just save the file. Once Hadoop NESH is edited, now we need to configure the final file core site XML, where we will be mentioning our name node port address. Let's copy these lines. Now vi core site XML, let's edit it, insert and save. We will be mentioning replication factor as 1, as by default it will be 1. If you want, you can change it to 3. Now configuration is done. Now let's move into the final step. First, before starting Hadoop for the first time, first we need to do name node format. For name node to format, the command is Hadoop name node format. We'll move into bin Hadoop name node hyphen format. You can see here name node is formatted successfully. Now once the name node is formatted, let's start our daemons. You can start TFS daemons and yarn daemons separately. I will be starting all daemons at once. Start -all.sh. You can see guys here the status message starting name node, starting data node, starting secondary name node. Still we need to start with resource manager. Yarn daemons are resource manager and the node manager. You can view these commands by you can view this daemons by typing jps command. Here you can see guys all my 5 daemons are running. You can also view the web UI. Web UI. Here the Hadoop file system is running. It will be in localhost. Port will be 50070. By this you will get to know that Hadoop is configured successfully. If you have any doubts, question, feel free to comment. Even I have mentioned my contact number and mail ID. I have shared in my description. For more updates, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching guys. Have a nice day.